What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Najri. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Like I said, my name is Najri. I go by Naz. You can call me Naz if you want to. But I am the creator and CEO of It's Girl Boss Hustle. I help entrepreneurs strengthen their personal brands through social media marketing, or like digital marketing. Marketing, period. I design websites, logos, business cards, flyers, whatever you need, I got you, boo. But in this video specifically, we are going to be talking about how I take my pictures, how I create these setups, and how I just get that overall aesthetic that I want for my feed. So let's just hop right into it. The first thing you have to do when taking your pictures at home is find a location. That could be your bedroom, your living room. I'm in my dining room right now. It could be anywhere. It could be your kitchen. It could be anywhere. It honestly depends on what it is that you're trying to get across to your audience. What is the message you're trying to convey? Maybe you want to talk about the meals you've been creating, or the dishes that you make, or your favorite dishes. So you obviously would probably take the picture in the kitchen. I don't really have a set message. I just want it to be cute. So I've never created a setup in my dining room, so I thought that would be nice. I do have a nice sliding door mirror right here that is bringing in some light, so that was perfect. I did not use any artificial light, no ring light, no softbox lights at all. I wanted this video to be easy for you guys. After you found the location on where it is that you want to set up shop, I would suggest it be somewhere where there is natural light. That way you don't have to worry about setting up lights, or maybe you don't even have lights. You want to make sure that your lighting is A1. That way you don't have to do too much editing and then the image becomes distorted or grainy. Next, what you want to do is bring in the props. Bring in the props, honey. That could be cups, it could be books, it could be plants. As you guys see here, I have a whole bunch of greenery behind me. My plants over here are all fake or dead, like the dry ones. But if you have real plants, bring them in, bring them around you, bring them behind you. Maybe you want to hug one, whatever the case may be. Bring in some greenery, bring in some props. Just go around your house and start looking for stuff. That's exactly what I do. I kind of always know what it is I'm going to grab. Typically the greenery. Most times I'll grab a vase. I wanted to shoot with a sheet because it's been a while since I shot with a sheet. I did iron it because it was somewhat new, so it still had those crease lines and stuff inside of it, so I wanted to get those out. As you can see, it's still wrinkled, but I'm okay with that still being wrinkled a little bit. It's just, you know, not as bad as it was, so that works for me. What I did was go ahead and hung that up behind me because I didn't care for the grayish walls that was going on behind me. I just wanted something blank and clean, that way the plants and everything else stood out. But putting the white sheet up worked perfectly. I do have a banister right here that my sheet is hanging on, but if you don't have that, you can hang it over some chairs. You could put two chairs together and then hang it over that, you know, sit in front of it. You can sit it up over a door. Get creative, you guys. Like, you know, use what you got to get what you want. All right, so we have our location, we have our props, we have our setup. From there, you're just gonna start moving stuff around, see what works, see what doesn't work, what things look right by each other. Is it too busy? Is it not busy enough? You're just gonna play around and see what works and what doesn't work. So for this specific shoot, I did use my camera, and it is the Canon 90D. With the Canon 90D, or with all of the Canons, you're able to use the Canon app. And I love the Canon. If your camera has that Wi-Fi capability, then you are able to pair your camera and your phone together using the app. With the app, you're not only able to view the pictures you take, but you're also able to take the pictures. We have our location, we have our props, we have our setup, we have everything in place. So now it's just time to take the pictures. Let's just cut to that. All right, so we have taken our pictures. We felt the vibe, we got the vibe. You guys can see, basically, I literally will shoot until I feel like I've gotten enough pictures. Now, one thing I did not show in this video is that you can use the same setup with different outfits. That way you have more content and you're taking multiple pictures and not just wasting one look. Maybe you want to remove some of your props and then just take it with the regular backdrop. Maybe you want to pull the backdrop down, bring some of the props in, maybe switch out the props, switch out your shirt, switch out your pants, multiple different times. That way you are getting the most out of the time and the time that it took to set up everything. Honestly, I was just lazy and I didn't feel like doing that, but definitely take advantage of the time and the work that you put in to set up your props. Take multiple pictures, change your outfits, and get cute. That way you have so much content that you don't have to even worry about having another photo shoot in that same week or even weeks ahead. Boom, you got content for the whole month. But let's move on. Now we're going to export the pictures from my camera, the ones that I like. And as you can see, I'm just going through them. As you can see, I'm kind of just sizing them up, which ones work, which ones are like a definite no, which ones are, you know, which ones are amazing. You know, you just gonna go through it all. So yeah, now after you've picked the ones that you want, for this portion of the video, I'm just gonna do a shameless plug. So I came out with my own presets, you guys. I'm so excited. That is what I'm going to be using today. Shout out to the 10 people that have already purchased them. They just went live on Friday the 15th, so I'm super excited about that. But that's what we are going to be using to edit my pictures that I just took. So I'm going to show you guys how to edit. Number one app on my phone that I use the most when it comes to editing my photos is Lightroom, because like I just mentioned, I have my own presets, but you also can purchase other presets that speak to you and your feed. That way everything is cohesive and aesthetically pleasing for you and, you know, the people that follow you. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how I save my presets. So I'm gonna go into the folder. I'm going to get them one by one. I'm going to save to camera roll. Boom, boom, bam. We're inside of our photos. So now the picture is gonna show up blank. It is a DNG file. Then we're gonna go to Lightroom, and then we're gonna launch it in Lightroom. The Cocoa filter. To create it and save it, we're gonna create a preset. Then we're going to name this Cocoa, I think this was Cocoa 2. And then there is, I just put mood vibes. You can create a new folder if you want, and then boom. Now, say we're gonna add one of the pictures that we selected. Let's do this one. And then we're gonna go to the presets, and we're gonna go to Cocoa 2. It is darker, but what I'm gonna do is take the light, and I'm gonna expose it, brighten it up, and I'm gonna take my color, and we're gonna bring that down so I'm not so orange, and then boom, look at that. Before, after, before, after. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, we gotta get that. We need to go ahead and get that out of there. But other than that, you can just crop it, honestly. Super cute. You're cute, girl. And yeah, that is basically it. Now, I also filmed some footage not too long ago, maybe like 4 days ago. I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep it, but a lot of people don't have cameras, so I did do a little photo shoot with my phone. I love to use the back-facing camera because the footage and the quality is just better in my opinion. You can use the front-facing one. I know a lot of people like to look at themselves and see how they look, but you kind of just gotta wing it. With the iPhones, I know they do autofocus, so you're not really gonna be out of focus. Just, sit still a little bit. Let it focus, and then take your pictures. When I do that, I either set up my camera on a timer or what is it called? A Bluetooth remote. Yeah, that's what it's called. And you can get those off of Amazon. I'll link them down below where I got the one that I have, but it came with the mini tripod and everything else. But I hardly ever use tripods when it comes to my phone. I literally will just prop it up on whatever is in front of me or whatever is around me. So if you don't have a tripod, don't feel defeated or like you absolutely have to have one. You don't. Just set up your phone, put on the timer, and then take your pictures, sis. I like to use portrait mode, and then I also like to place my finger on the screen and adjust the lighting. That way, your pictures aren't too bright or too dark. Now, I can't speak too much on Androids because I don't have one, but I'm pretty sure there are tons of videos on how to, take your pictures at home using your phone with your Android on YouTube. This just ain't it. But you can use the tips. Just set up your phone anywhere and make sure the lighting is okay, and then just keep on moving. Just keep on posing, as you guys see I'm doing here. Just keep on posing. 9 times out of 10 you will find at least one picture. Out of 1,000 pictures, you will find one that works for you. Then you go ahead and upload that to Lightroom or Vsco. Vsco is another great app, and edit your picture. I believe Lightroom is free also. I believe it is free, the mobile version. I don't know, I've had it so long. But there are plenty of other apps that you can use if you don't want to use Lightroom. But if you are interested in using my presets, I'll link them below, and I'll show you guys some of them over here. I'm really excited. This took me a while to create these presets, so I hope you guys enjoy them. They can be used outside, indoors, as you see, and then you can tweak them to your liking. I know everybody has different shades and stuff like that, but it makes my editing so much easier. That way you don't have to physically go in and every picture and tweak it and do all this stuff. You can just copy and paste, boom, brighten it if you want, lighten it if you want, do whatever you want. But yeah, it makes my editing so much easier, not only for my pictures but for my clients as well. So yes, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have questions, you know, you can hit me up, leave a comment below, I will answer it. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe and share it with someone who may need some inspiration with taking pictures at home. I know there's tons of inspiration on Pinterest. I get a lot of my inspiration from Pinterest, but I am here to help as well. So holla at you, girl. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or night. I don't know. Bye, guys.